Hey guys, welcome to Season 3, Episode 3 of Grey's Anatomy. Here we go.
Surgeons usually fantasize about wild and improbable surgeries.
Oh god.
Someone collapses in a restaurant, we splice them open with a butter knife. But every now and then, some other kind of fantasy slips in.
What are you doing?
Good morning. Good morning.
Are you sleeping with both of them? I would say that's a problem.
It is a good morning.
What the fuck?
Hi.
This is not actually happening. Yeah.
Most of our fantasies dissolve when we wake, banished to the back of our mind. But sometimes, we're sure. If we try hard enough.
Girl, you know which one you're gonna pick.
We can
Just
live the dream.
everybody knows.
These boxes. Oh, these boxes. Kelly said she's bringing stuff over and it's all here.
Is she paying
It's
rent?
okay, George, I don't mind.
And I'm already there. I'm right the bitch.
Kick her out. Just kick her out. You know she could move in?
Guess you could say for a couple of days. A couple of days. It's been over a week.
Oh my God.
Boxes, and she's using like.
That's your responsibility, man.
Kick her out now.
Hey, you guys might want to wait a little while. There's no more hot water. Can I get a ride with you guys to the hospital?
You're going to the hospital?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in, talk to the chief, see about coming back. Anyway, just let me know when you're leaving.
Aw. Why was he like...
You guys are really moody in the mornings.
Yeah. He's, yeah. Thank you. Truly, Mark.
This guy's
for
facial
all
hair
of
pisses
the
me off.
Sex.
And it's
I
not white
really,
you
I
think.
feel much better.
It's
now.
just
I do,
so
and I'm-
fucking
well,
perfect. It
now I have to
pisses me
go,
off.
and so do you.
Why don't you try your bad hand? Balls for, right? Fixing your bad hand?
Works.
There's coffee on the floor.
He's having a crisis. I mean, it makes sense. He's a surgeon. He
I
can't
was
use his
thinking,
hands.
since your shift ends after 9 and I don't want to have to wait around, maybe I should get a copy of the house key.
No. I like leaving together. You don't need a key.
That's not what he meant.
Is he?
The door, you
I'll
gotta...
see you guys in there.
Oh.
Everything's gonna be fine. Bailey is on your side, and the chief is. He's gonna put on his angry face, but he's on your side too.
I didn't ask you to convince her to come in.
But I didn't. I did convince her.
There is a whole series of disciplinary and rehabilitative steps that Izzy Stevens will have to take
You
before we
can
can.
explain them to
I
her.
know.
I'm going to talk to her.
God, you're my
and
favorite.
you gotta remember all the other surgeons you've known who've ever had a lapse in judgment that led to someone dying or someone's arm falling off.
That's what I'm going to do.
Yes!
Because I'm the boss. Being the boss isn't as gratifying as it used to be.
No, sir.
You know,
I'm on my knees in a puddle of coffee, and he's lying on the couch playing with himself, and not in a good way.
But he's recovering from surgery, and you've read the studies on recovery and depression and surgical
Give
care.
Thelonious a
He's
chance.
Preston Burke. He's just milking it.
You were definitely not bringing me coffee, but coffee's good.
I'm told dating starts with a casual invitation over a cup of coffee.
Does it?
So, Meredith, would you like to go out to dinner with me tonight? How's that? Was that casual enough? That's good.
He asked first.
So we're dating.
We're dating.
Hey,
I was in the neighborhood. Actually, I wasn't, but I decided you were worth a detour.
I had a dream about you last night.
Was it a good dream?
It was.
And what was I doing?
Yes, Mayor, what was he doing?
Actually, I'm not free tonight.
Well, how about lunch? I could come here.
You're volunteering to eat hospital food.
I love crappy food.
1 o'clock?
Be here.
Okay.
Oh my god,
You had a
girl.
dream about the both of them. Threesome? Nice. Just when I think you're boring, you rise.
And it comes with snacks. Gray, we're clearing the decks. I need you writing discharge forms. Yang, you're with Dr. Shepard. Karev, as usual, you're with Dr. Montgomery Shepard and OBGYN. O'Malley, Dr. Torres has requested you today in ortho. Just tell her, George.
Tell her we're not ready to move in together.
Who is not or has not dated anybody in this hospital?
Karev, we ready? Are you okay? No, no, I can't. I got 5 minutes. Go find something to do in the pool.
Personal problem.
Go.
Fourth visit in 3 months.
Fourth visit?
Dr. Karev and you are...
Making Clover, and it's not as bad as it.
Oh my god, I know her!
There's a lot of blood in it.
This is her file, right? And it goes back since way before we got her.
Before you
Wait, where do I know her from?
Foster parents.
No
She's
way,
such a
no
great
way, no
kid,
way.
But she plays really rough.
Plays rough.
Well, why don't you guys go up to the nurse's station, let them make a copy of her file for you, and I'll take a look at Megan's leg.
Okay. We'll be right back, honey. You
She
all
better
right?
play rough.
Okay.
If one of y'all freaking hit her, I swear to God.
That's some mean-looking bruises, you know that? Did they do this to you?
No.
Who did this to you?
I did. I didn't want to go to the doctor again, so I just stapled it. It's no biggie.
You stapled your own arm.
Can you
God,
please just
girl.
stitch up my leg so we can get out of
You're
here?
not going anywhere with those people, Megan.
Punch me in the stomach, right now.
The staples are in there pretty deep. I'm gonna have to give you a shot to numb the pain.
I don't need a shot.
Trust me, you want a shot. It's swollen. It's gonna hurt like a...
There.
Okay, that's a problem.
That didn't even hurt.
I have superpowers, right?
She can't feel pain. Hold the hell up. I think I know where she's from.
The right and left hemisphere of his brain to prevent the spread of seizure activity
Yep.
from one half of his
Oh! I love that movie. She's in The Ultimate Gift. Oh! I knew it.
You're not chopping my brain in half, Leanne.
Right down the middle.
Taylor should function much like he does right now.
Really?
I'm having 5 seizures a day,
I
Leanne.
know that.
You don't leave me in a room alone with the baby. You think I don't notice?
Look, if you're not sure, for any reason, you can wait.
I want to be able to take care of our baby. Please, Leanne. We already agreed.
God, I'm so excited. I love that. Ah, that little girl is the
She did that,
best.
or you figured out yourself?
She's covered in
'Cause I like that
bruises.
movie a
She's
lot.
got a 10-centimeter lash on her arm with 3 staples in it.
You requested me?
Yeah, I did. You were weird this morning.
I wasn't weird. Any more than I normally am in the morning.
12, baby. 2.4 miles swim, 112 miles on the bike, and then a marathon.
That is rocking.
I gotta be ready.
You bet your sculpted ass you are.
I love it.
Your donor?
Well, he hasn't been dead long, right?
About a week. He's downstairs.
No way. Can I meet him? Pay my respects?
I don't think you two are gonna have much to talk about. Dr. O'Malley's gonna handle
This guy
your
looks
house.
familiar too. God, I've watched so many things that
Have you
it's
met
like
my guy?
everyone's familiar to me. I love this girl.
Hey, super kid.
Where are my parents?
I have a very, very close
I'm not a moron.
connection with that
I'm
movie
a social worker.
with my mom and my grandmother. So,
These bruises, these cuts all over you. This isn't normal.
I get to fight then, okay? Because I'm stronger than some of the other kids. So I end up defending ones who are wimpy or small or whatever.
You know you're scrawny, right? You're not one of the big kids.
Yeah, but I can take them in a fight.
she's so good too. She's just
Put your
great.
hand in here.
She's great.
Why? Come on, punch me in the stomach.
Let's just stick to the water. Just put your hand in here. I'll race you. You can race me. What? Come on. 2, 3. Pull your hand out when it starts to hurt, please.
What are you, Dad? It's not to hurt. Just confide it, okay? Superheroes. And they all figured out when they were around my age, they could do things that nobody else could. Like me.
She's the same. She's the freaking same.
You missed your plane.
Grounded on account that way.
Yeah, I'm sure you were.
Sky that happens like twice a year in Seattle.
Joe, can we get the doctor a coffee?
And they think it's weird that they can do all this stuff, they don't tell anybody because people will freak out like you did. What's wrong with you?
Ow! Take your hand out of there before it falls off.
You should relax.
You didn't feel anything? Nothing?
No. Well, this kid said I was full of it. I had to let him punch me in the stomach 25 times before he believed me. And once with a baseball bat.
Holy shit, what?
What?
We'll have cardiology check this and when
Oh, she better be okay. Jesus.
Done. There's my guy. Jake. We're almost all done with this.
No, it's brittle being a caretaker. Fetching the paper and then cleaning the car and then open once ice in a cup, not a mug. So it never stops. It's the caretakers that are the silent victims.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
when do you ever hear about them?
When do you think the baby?
Never. I never hear anything about them. And it's always, you know, the patient gets the
He's
patient.
about to have a seizure.
Silent victims.
Why do you take the baby?
Oh, somebody help me, please! His seizure lasted about a minute and he was supposed to exit.
I'm gonna be completely honest with
You
y'all.
okay?
He's fine.
It should interfere with his surgery, assuming we're still going forward.
If I had to go to this hospital, I would.
Yeah.
I'd probably die on my way there because I would not want to be in this hospital.
Take care of it.
Girl, how long?
Izzy, you done with the chick?
You literally haven't moved.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. What are you guys doing?
She's dating everyone with a pulse and I'm trying to get birth out of a bell jar.
But I do think that just because I made what can only be considered a transcontinental booty call doesn't mean that we should be trying to make something out of this. Stop doing that!
Why?
Because I can't think.
We get together.
We aren't.
She's like, damn it.
Oh!
We need to run a CT on this kid's abdomen. This superhero's so way out of hand.
So why does she think she's a superhero? I believe in Santa Claus till I was 11.
Really? Did Santa ever hit you in the gut with a baseball bat?
So why does a guy have 4 ortho surgeries in 1 year?
Because he's a serious athlete, his body takes a beating.
Maybe his body can't handle it.
Do you know how many triathlons a guy's done?
Right, he's 55. Do you think an ankle replacement at 26 miles a day is still a good idea?
What, do you think we should fit him for a walker?
Callie just called my house home. Where did she get that? It's not her home.
Whoa. What's the money for?
What are you doing?
Oh, you funny vet.
I left the rest of my cash at home, which I can call it because I live there, I'm not a visitor. Hey, there's a moment they get hit by a cosmic ray, bitten by a radioactive spider, and suddenly something that has been inside them all this time, lying dormant, comes raging out.
Dude, forget I asked.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Takes a like a man and walks away.
He's coming back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, he is. Give him my money, Jenny.
Having lunch?
In fact, we are.
Oh, it's good. You know, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm doing a corpus callosophy. Thought you might like to scrub in.
Are you serious? When?
I'm gonna guess now. Look, if you're busy, don't bother, but that's not something that happens every day.
He's cutting a man's brain in half.
He actually
I'm
is
sorry.
doing that.
And in German, I have a lot to learn.
Apparently so do I. It's okay.
Like, invite her to something outside.
Oh, shh. Take care.
This guy is great, but he's doomed. He is doomed to fail. Uh-oh.
Come here, God.
That was brilliant, really.
I thought so, yes.
It wasn't, because now I owe Finn another date.
That's okay. He needs all the help he can get. This isn't gonna be easy for him.
Oh, you think he can't take the heat?
I think he's out of his league.
Damn!
But you gotta hand to the guy for trying. This is Mr. Trussell. Prep.
If we're gonna be completely
I
honest,
thought you said we were operating.
We operated 4. I'm not just gonna slide you into the alarm. You gotta work a little too, right?
leagues don't exist. If I'm gonna be honest. There's no such thing. Out of your league? That does not exist.
Hey, Miranda. You needed a consult? Yeah. Just waiting for a picture. Haven't seen you since you were sucking down martinis at Joe's. Oh, yeah, that was just what I remember. Good.
She's been bounced around the foster care system.
Dr. Bailey, what the hell is that?
Is she bleeding inside? Wait, that's her brain, right?
Oh, O'Malley? Stevens is standing outside the hospital.
Tell-
attracting the right.
He should tell the
the
chief. I think that if I was the boss and I found out like someone who messed up and really wanted to come back was standing outside,
Look good.
that would mean a lot.
It was a meeting with the chief.
I hate the pictures in the magazines of the girl with the veil and the flowers that she's sniffing. Like it never occurred to her to stick her nose in there until there was a camera pointed at her. I hate the idea of bridesmaids and the colors. And does the bustle make my ass look bigger or smaller? I hate the whole thing. And I never wanted to be that girl. That girl was stupid and shallow.
Because you loved them.
I'm going to do it, George. I'm going to walk through those doors. I just need to make sure that when I'm standing in front of the chief of surgery, I am not thinking about my wedding dress.
And with surgery of this kind, there's always risk of infection if the bone is cut.
Blah, blah, blah. I could die on the table. Where do I sign?
I think we should talk through the rest of this consent form. You're having hip surgery?
In the fall, after Patagonia.
Do you still want to meet your guy?
Megan's bleeding internally.
What?
It appears
She's
there's some
bleeding into
severe
great.
trauma to her abdomen.
They're trying to ask us if we hit her. We've said 10 times in 10 different ways.
Social services cleared you and
Where's Megan?
God damn son of a girl!
Hey, a leave of absence?
Yeah, I'm on my way home. Just making some notes for the chief so he can reassign my open cases.
Because you're taking a leave of absence.
And the older you get, here it is. That's your guy.
That can't be my guy. He's really old.
He's 2 years younger than you are.
Oh. He's trying to change his mind.
Ankle allograft. I had a word to at 3. Anybody want to tell me where it went?
It was canceled. The guy went home.
Hey, O'Malley! We've lost Supergirl and she's bleeding into her abdomen. Start looking in
We
corners.
lost Supergirl.
Do you think you cut enough of the fibers out, or are you gonna have to go back in?
We'll see if the seizures are controlled. If not, we'll go back into the last study. Shows courage to woo a woman with a tuna salad. Keep an eye on Taylor. There's a problem, patron. I'll see you in the lobby at 8.
Hey, Greg, you take away Green Lantern's ring. Hal Jordan is still a hero, but it creates a...
You want to see my Green Lantern ring?
It's hard to hone your strength. Hey, just look at Batman. Robin just marches into the Batcave and he says, you know, here I am, I'm gonna live here too. Give me some tights and I'm taking your towel.
Hey, hold up, I got 2 more.
He fought for his powers, you know. Most of this, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
O'Malley.
Oh my god. Oh, it's great being a champion.
I arranged for you to see an incredibly cool surgery, and you talked my patient out of it.
No, I didn't.
You asked me what I thought. You didn't like what I said.
It is all warp speed with you. It is all, you know, your ankle hurts, let's cut it off.
You intimidated my patient. You got a problem, you bring it to me.
I'm ready for us to move in together.
That's funny, me neither. I'm looking for a place. I'll be out in a week.
Really? Because
George,
remember,
save it. I'll be out in an hour.
Communication, guys. It's always communication.
Megan?
People break up, communication.
Megan?
People argue, communication.
Megan? Oh, hi.
Your face shows up in my head. Your panties show up in my husband's pocket. Really, you're everywhere, and I need a moment or two without you.
I get that.
Thanks.
for you, your powers of invisibility are well intact. Get off.
You're a hose bag, you know that?
You have a potty mouth.
Nobody's cutting me open.
Hey, it's surgery. We do it all the time. In fact, it's all we do.
You can't keep telling my foster parents I'm defective.
Then you adopt her.
That's stupid. I got their own personal superhero. Nobody sends back a superhero.
I thought you said I didn't have superpowers.
Okay. Close your eyes.
Squeeze them tight. Good. Okay. Can you squeeze my finger?
God, she's the best.
Fantastic. Let's wiggle your chest one in place. Very good. Very good.
I can't wait to tell my
Fine
mom
colors.
about this.
He's always tested.
Mom, guess who I saw
Yes, on the,
TV show today?
What's it called?
The SATs.
Now, can you tell me, what is this?
A cup. A pink cup.
Take your time.
I mean, what's that called? It's right in front of you.
Yo, stop pressuring him. Jesus.
Can you see this here?
I can see it. I just can't think of the...
So try again.
Sometimes you might need to relearn things. Sit down, lady!
I can't...
What's his name?
Oh, yeah, let's just give him...
Yeah, honestly, he had brain surgery, lady. Come on.
What's his name?
She's probably panicking, which is understandable. I'm just saying, come on, because, you know, I would probably be panicking too.
Where the words are formed. The pathway to the two sides has been compromised.
Yeah.
It's making pathways.
I'm not yelling at her. It sounds like I'm yelling at her. I'm more like, hey, just be patient.
You need to be patient. You need to help. You can't do this without her support.
Everybody wants a life without pain. What does it get you? She needs to be on a poster somewhere to remind people pain's there for a reason.
It is way too hot in this room. I'm losing my mind. This water's not helping. I could potentially get up and run to the AC.
Megan's stable.
I don't want to miss anything, though.
In 2 hours.
She's been out there all day.
Are you coming in?
I don't know. Am I?
Well, you could come in for a drink or coffee. I owe you one from this morning.
Yeah, you do.
Hi!
Yeah.
I didn't think you guys would be here. I just wanted to drop this off. Strawberry ice cream.
Worked out for you.
What exactly is going on here?
He's crashing your date.
Where do you think I got that idea?
I didn't crash your date. It's professional.
You can't operate without her?
I certainly operate well with her.
Enough!
Damn.
This is not dating. I want moonlight and flowers and candy and people trying to feel me up. I'm waxed and plucked and I have a clean top on and the two of you are looking at each other. No, my fantasy is not two men looking at each other.
We didn't.
I want romance. Damn it, I want to feel like a freaking lady. The fantasy is
I was about to say, you can't let that go.
pleasure is good.
2214. If anyone calls, I'm not here.
That pain is bad
1817. Any messages?
and no pain is
Damn.
bad.
Can you please, roof for one? Someone on the 22nd floor, we got it.
I'll take a look.
Dr. Sloan?
You cooking for me?
I am not. You know, you can take a leave of absence if you want to. You're not going to sit on your ass all day.
Cooking. He's a good cook, right?
Put it back together.
The reality is that pain
Nice.
is there to tell us something.
Yes.
I'll do it.
Is
I can do it, Alex. I know I can.
Girl, you were out there all day.
Does it hurt?
And there's only so much pleasure we can take without getting a stomachache. And maybe that's okay. Hey,
I didn't go in today.
maybe tomorrow.
Positive.
Oh, I'm so relieved.
For some reason, I feel like y'all are not gonna last.
Good.
You spit on the spoon.
No, I didn't.
You did a little.
Maybe some fantasies are only supposed to live in our dreams.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't care about McDreamy. I don't care about McSteamy. I don't care about McLeany, McCleany, McWeenie. I don't care. I'm not really a ship person. The whole thing with this whole like triangle situation, pretty obvious unless they're gonna try to like do some kind of twist, but I don't know. His name's Finn, right? Dude has no chance. So like I don't know why we're doing this. I don't know why we're dragging this out, but it's quite obvious that it's Derek. You know, like it's Derek the entire time. It's been him, and I don't know why all of a sudden she can't figure it out. Because you know what you want. You know who you want. Do it. Anyways, very cool episode, very awesome episode. That again, that little girl is the greatest. I keep calling her a little girl, but like, I'm pretty sure she's older than I am. I think. I'm not really sure. I don't remember the actress's name, but I do know the movie that I saw her in is decently older, but she'll always be who she was in this episode and in that movie. To me, I love her so much. She is awesome. I love that movie, and yeah, it's really cool seeing her. I think this is the first time maybe not, I'm not sure, but this might be the first time I've seen her outside of that movie. Don't quote me on that. I might have missed her sometimes, but yeah. I recently rewatched that movie not too long ago. So yeah, I've seen it like 5 times. Like every single time, at least with my mom. So yeah, it's more of a personal kind of thing. So like that actress is more like a personal connection to me, my mom, and my grandmother, who is no longer with us. But so that's a great old remembrance, kind of connection there. And sometimes there's actors and actresses that you have that with, and she's one of those. So her, and I'm only bringing this up because she just recently passed away, Tina Turner. Another, connection. I had a connection with my mother with Tina Turner. She just rest in peace, so that kind of hurt. But yeah, it's stuff like that you have a connection with your parents or with a loved one, and they will always be important to you, no matter what role they play, and you'll always be like, hey, I love you. And that's the case here. Like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. I am sweating. The AC is either off or something's going on. I am sweating. I'm like dying right now. I'm going to go turn the AC down and take a second and then watch the next episode because I'm dying. I'll see y'all next time.